Please respect the chair's authority. The
I
gentlewoman,
respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Homan!
You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their...
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father from his
Mr. Homan,
family.
with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. Not the right thing to say, but I was angry. Let me tell you why you're angry, because you or no one else in this room has seen what I've seen in my 34 years. You didn't stand in the back of a tractor trailer shot my 19 dead aliens that suffocated to death because the smuggler didn't care, including a 5-year-old boy. What do you think his last 30 minutes were like? I was there. I seen it, I smelled it, I saw it, and I had a 5-year-old boy at the time, and it changed me for the rest of my life. I've seen people who couldn't pay their smuggling fees get stabbed in the face 22 times. 31% of the women are being raped crossing this border. Children are dying. Cartels are getting rich. Why am I angry? Because you haven't done anything to fix it. No.
Listen, Congress doesn't always deliver gold, but today was absolutely one of those rare gems. We witnessed a complete showdown where Tom Homan showed up armed with facts, real-world experience, and the confidence of someone who's been keeping detailed records since the 1990s. Meanwhile, the Democrats arrived carrying nothing but emotions. But before I dive into this incredible moment, take a quick second and click that subscribe button so you won't miss content like this.
Homan, do you understand that the consequences of separation of many children will be lifelong trauma and carried across generations? Have we not learned from the internment of Japanese Americans? Mr. Homan, I'm a father. Do you have children? How can you possibly allow this to happen under your watch? Do you not care? Is it because these children don't look like children that are around you? I don't get it. Have you ever held a deceased child in your arms?
First of all, your comments are disgusting. I've served my country.
I've served my
country for 34 years.
I find your comments disgusting as well.
I've served my country for 34 years. And yes, I held a 5-year-old boy in my arms in back of that tractor trailer. I knelt down beside him and said a prayer for him because I knew what his last 30 minutes of his life were like. And I had a 5-year-old son at the time. What I've been trying to do my 34 years serving my nation is to save lives. So for you to sit there and insult my integrity and my love for my country and for children, that's why this whole thing needs to be fixed. And you're the member of Congress.
We agree on that.
Fix it. This room has seen what I've seen in my 34-year career.
Very well.
No one has experienced what I've experienced. I've saw many dead bodies coming across this border. And you want to talk about the memo? This memo is one option to stop death. Not just about enforcing the law, stop death. If you want to legalize illegal immigration, good luck with that, because it's going to get a hell of a lot worse on that border. If you say, well, okay, from now on, there will be no consequence, no deterrence. It's not illegal to come to this country illegally. More families would come. 31% women would be raped. More children would die. We're a nation of laws. If you don't like it, sir, change it. You're the legislator. I'm the executive branch, and I've served my country honorably for 34 years. And I will not sit here and have anybody say that I don't care about children because you're not the same color as my children.
Thank you very much.
Dates back to April 23rd of 2018, where there was an official recommendation to, quote, pursue prosecution of all amenable adults who cross our border, quote, illegally, even though this applied to legal asylum seekers in practice, including those presenting with a family unit between ports of entry in coordination with DOJ. Here is the memo that I would like to submit to the congressional record.
What is the date on that?
It is the memorandum for the Secretary from Homeland Security.
Date.
April 23rd, 2018, subject increasing prosecutions of immigration violations.
Without objection.
And so I looked at this memo, and it seems like this is the source of it. And it seems as though, Mr. Homan, that you are the author. It says here from yourself, Kevin Michalinen, and Francis Cisna. Is this correct? Did you sign the memo?
I'd have to see what you...
I'd be happy to provide it. And we'll provide it over, but I would like to note that here it says the official recommendation. There were 3 different options presented. The third included the option for family separation. This initiative would pursue prosecution of all amenable adults, including those presenting with a family unit. Mr. Homan, your name is on this, is this correct?
Yes, I signed that memo.
So you are the author of the family separation policy?
I am not the author of this memo.
You're not the author, but you signed the memo.
Yes, a zero tolerance memo.
So you provided the official recommendation to Secretary Nielsen on for the United States to pursue family separation.
I gave Secretary Nielsen numerous recommendations on how to secure the border and save lives.
But it says here that you gave her numerous options, but the recommendation was option 3, family separation.
What I'm saying, this is not the only paper where we've given the Secretary numerous options to secure the border and save lives.
And so the recommendation, of the many that you recommended family separation.
I recommended zero tolerance.
Which includes family separation.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father
Mr.
from his
Homan,
family.
with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're into the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way. The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay.
Mr. Homan,
Look,
please respect the chair and the authority of the chair. The time of the gentleman has expired.
I've asked you politely to let me go beyond my time, and you let other people go beyond their time, but not to Tom Homan. He don't get me go beyond his time.
Mr. Homan, we have
This is
approved
a
an
circus.
agreement
This is a circus.
between the Republicans and the Democrats with the ranking member. We increased the time of one member of Congress who was interrupted by a protest. That is done with the approval of the ranking member. Please respect the chair's authority. The
I
gentlewoman,
respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Homan!
You work for
excuse
me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work...
So here's how it went down. Picture AOC fiddling with her glasses like she's gearing up to give some groundbreaking presentation. Pramila Jayapal getting her voice ready for a dramatic performance. Several others rehearsing their best outraged expressions. They launched the hearing with accusations so sharp they could cut glass. If you listen to them, Tom Homan was personally to blame for every single tear cried anywhere close to the border. And there sat Homan, completely unbothered, with a look that said, "Are you finished? Should I grab some snacks while I wait?" When his moment came, oh man, he didn't just answer. He unleashed actual horrifying real-life stories that made their arguments sound like high school debate practice. He described discovering a trailer containing 19 migrants who didn't make it, including a little 5-year-old boy. He told them about women being attacked by smugglers, migrants getting stabbed for not having cartel payment money, children dying in unimaginable ways that nobody sitting in that comfortable hearing room could truly comprehend. You could literally watch the Democrats blinking fast like their prepared speeches just got demolished. And listen, before we continue, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you catch the next video. Then the Democrats triumphantly pulled out the famous memo like they just discovered hidden gold. They waved it in the air shouting, "Gotcha, we've caught you." They demanded confirmation about his signature. He said yes. But instead of getting defensive, he calmly clarified that he was, get this, enforcing the actual law of the United States of America. Picture thinking you've trapped someone only to hear them respond, "Yep, I simply did my job. Congratulations on figuring that out." Complete silence. Then Jayapal attempted a low blow. She questioned whether migrant children didn't resemble Homan's own children enough. As though this man hasn't spent 34 years handling life-or-death situations. The entire room went dead quiet. Even the microphone seemed uncomfortable. Homan immediately crushed that attack hard. He told them he once cradled a dead 5-year-old boy in his own arms. He described the prayer he said for that little child. He pointed out he's committed decades to protecting lives, never destroying them. Her question bombed so spectacularly it probably needs recovery treatment. Then predictably, the chair attempted cutting him off, but Tom Homan went into full taxpayer mode. He delivered the now legendary statement, "You work for me, I'm a taxpayer." Folks, right at that instant, the hearing officially transformed into a teaching moment. Never attempt to out-argue someone who's survived 30-plus years of border mayhem. So there's the whole story. The Democrats showed up carrying drama. Tom Homan showed up carrying reality, experience, and the calm demeanor of someone who's witnessed things Congress couldn't handle for even 5 minutes. He didn't merely defend himself. He completely demolished them using facts, real stories, and a closing statement that deserves serious recognition. If you enjoyed this breakdown, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe because Congress continues providing us content, and I'm right here ready to break down every single moment of it. Thanks for watching.